first-time ever dream matches at historic moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Waterbury, Connecticut. We welcome you to Over the Top, and what an over-the-top way to kick things off tonight. Christy Hemme in the house.
Well, hello, Waterbury! How you guys doing? I said, how you guys doing? Who's ready to have some fun tonight? Well, I've been in Northeast Wrestling before. They always put on a good show. Tonight is no exception. I've seen the guys in the back. They're ready to go. You guys are ready to go. And I've experienced you guys before. This is not a quiet crowd. Yeah, you do. This is a loud crowd. This is a wild crowd. This is a rowdy crowd. So who's ready to go over the top? I think it's time. Let's start the show.
Sounds like a great idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest at Northeast Wrestling's Over the Top is
and his partner, pretty trashy, Colby Corino!
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you right here to one of our favorite cities, Waterbury, Connecticut. Northeast Wrestling back in action in 2019. And what a way to kick things off. A former tag team champion in Zagami and a second generation superstar, Colby Corino, making his Northeast Wrestling debut. To Cam to give a damn. Pretty trashy. How will these two young up-and-comers, these two budding superstars gel? As we go back to Kurt Adonis for team number 2.
First, he's from Buffalo, New York, 210 pounds. He is the
And you want to talk about a former two-time tag team champion. Let's get the party started right tonight. Keith Youngblood is in the house, back on the tag team scene. But he is not here alone. A first-time combination as Rare Breed teams up with a second-generation superstar of his own. This duo just may light the night on fire. Keith Youngblood looking to make one heck of an impression in 2019. We'll see if he can do it here tonight as we go back down to Kurt Adonis and find out who his high-flying partner is.
His partner comes to us from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighs in at 220 pounds. Please welcome to Northeast Wrestling, Pillman Jr.
A charisma all his own. A man perhaps with the DNA for greatness and certainly uniqueness in the pro wrestling world. That's saying a lot. Brian Pillman Jr., of course, the son of one of the most influential high flyers in the history of professional wrestling. One of the most influential personalities as well. Listen to this ovation. So much excitement surrounding the debut of Brian Pillman Jr. and what a tag team partner he's found in former two-time tag team champion Keith Youngblood. And it looks like it will be familiar foes in Zagami and Youngblood starting things out. We saw these men battling it out over the tag team gold for much of 2018. Zagami with his former championship partner, Robbie E. Youngblood with his former friend and partner, Dan Evans. Or should I say, Daniel Evans, as he now prefers to be referred as. We'll see that man later on tonight, as he is one of the confirmed entrants in tonight's over-the-top Rumble. But right now, Zagami, maybe a whole new bag of tricks for the new year, scores the knockdown. And firing right back, Youngblood Boy, he is ready. Into the corner he goes. Familiar spot for Zagami, looking for the headstand. Takes him down, and Youngblood will have none of it. The pace quickens once again. Youngblood one step ahead. And Zagami seeing stars as Colby Corino. Boy, this kid certainly has grown up in professional wrestling. His dad, of course, the king of old school, former world champion Steve Corino. And here we go. Second generation superstars collide, Pillman and Corino. His roll up by Pretty Trashy, hooking the legs, and nicely done. Corino has learned his lessons over the years, just from watching his father compete against the very best. Pillman, certainly a unique journey in his young life. Simply the fact that he is, in fact, the offspring of the great Brian Pillman and the very unique life that he led. Slick kick by young Pillman Jr. Oh. Pillman treating Corino as lesser than, and Colby did not like that one bit. Reversal of the whip, and there we go. Familiar fluidity from Brian Pillman Jr., and he wants Zagami as well. A coming out party of sorts for Pillman. Oh! Just going toe to toe and drop kick in the corner. Pillman not done. Fakes him out. Oh! Messing with the mind of Corino. That's something that is certainly a Pillman-esque trademark. Youngblood supportive at ringside. He likes what he's seeing from his partner tonight. Shades of Chris Jericho. Connects with Zagami as well. Pillman, he is owning the ring. And he's not done. Puts the brakes on. One step ahead. Scores a kick on Corino as well. Whoa. You could hear that thump throughout this sold-out building. Oh, with some traditional Pillman stank on it. Boy, Corino doesn't know what has hit him. He's a long way from his corner, and his partner is as well. Pillman Jr. has absolutely cleaned house here. And Keith Youngblood back in the match. Into the reverse, the Russian leg sweep. Drop in the elbow. Here we go. Four young superstars all looking to make their mark. What a night to do it. as we get closer and closer, moment by moment, to this year's Over the Top Rumble. 30 superstars will be involved, some of whom we're looking at right now. Keith Youngblood continuing to dominate. No bullseye for Youngblood, he hits hard. And a cheap shot from Zagami. And a double knee from the sky. Corino on top. Boy, this Corino, he doesn't just know how to play dirty, he seems to thrive it. Now here comes Zagami. Maybe by default, the veteran of the team captain, call it what you will. He'd certainly like to get back in the championship hunt this year, whether it's back to the tag team titles or maybe an opportunity at solo gold. Youngblood certainly has similar ideas in mind for 2019, but right now he's got more immediate concerns. Rare Breed is in trouble here. Youngblood guts it out after a very tumultuous year last year that saw the dissolution of Adrenaline Rush, that saw the destruction of that deep friendship with Daniel Evans. Youngblood certainly a man on his own, not only in his career, but in this match right now, because he's nowhere near his corner. Corino and Zagami maybe finding some common ground here tonight. Sometimes the makings of one heck of a tag team. Youngblood fighting off of his feet. He's looking for some distance, some space, some time, some opportunity. Maybe a suplex here. No, Youngblood shifts his weight. On his feet again. He wants that tag, but he could not get it. Another tag brings Colby Corino. Perhaps call him the prince of old school. Certainly using a lot of old-fashioned, underhanded tactics and thinking nothing of it as he tries to rile up Brian Pillman Jr. on the outside as well. Watch out, Youngblood's got an open lane here. Zagami misses the mark. He's so close. Youngblood just inches away. Those inches like miles for him. Oh, almost a miscue, and here comes Brian Pillman Jr. BPJ just crazy enough to take on the world here. And look at the power. Fireman's carry. Corino breaks free. Oh, wait a second. Pillman way too smart for that. Plan foiled. And watch out. Keith Youngblood back in the fight. Lands on his feet. Uh-oh. To the electric chair. And Pillman brings it down. Another tag. Is Youngblood ready? Another power display. Dropped him like it's hot. Here comes Youngblood. He got all of it. A big-time kickoff to Keith Youngblood's 2019. And one heck of a coming-out party for Brian Pillman Jr. here in Northeast Wrestling.
She's from the Garden State, the hustler, Tasha Steelz.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
It is time for the ladies to take center stage here at Over the Top. Another debut here tonight, Tasha Steelz. Boy, this young lady has certainly made quite an impression over the past couple of years as she has risen up the ranks of pro wrestling in the New Jersey, the Northeast area. And now finally an opportunity here on the big stage here at Over the Top as she gets set to take on an NEW favorite.
And her opponent comes to us from Chinatown, New York. She is the Asian invasion, Karen Hughes.
And here she comes, Karen Q. Young lady we have seen in some of the most memorable matches over the past couple of years, especially in the women's division. A standard bearer, if you will. A test for anyone looking to break into this division here in Northeast Wrestling. And certainly a young lady who has tested herself against the very best that Northeast Wrestling has offered. Opening bell sounds. What a proving ground for Tasha Steelz. Certainly a tough number to draw, so to speak. Facing someone the level of Karen Q, of course, gaining national worldwide notoriety just this past year due to her involvement in the Mae Young Classic. And Steelz, boy, showing no respect to her more experienced opponent, but Karen Q is going to get right in her face. A short fuse always within Karen Q. A very, very dangerous young lady. Well, she's loud. And a nice counter snap to that takedown. Karen Q absolutely intense tonight. Perhaps getting in the proverbial grill of Karen Q early on, not the best move that Tasha Steelz could have made. Karen showing that power, running right through Steelz, on the move again. Looking for the hip toss. Puts on the brakes, another power display, and a scoop slam with ease. On the hop here, rolling through senton. She is not done. That gymnastics background fueling the offense that leads to a 2 count. Karen Q, so innovative, so acrobatic, and so deadly. But Steelz, that cagey sensibility, able to get the elbow up. Steelz now, nothing fancy here. Going right after Karen Q.
Go out of that corner, two. Out of the corner, let's go.
I mean, I come from Jersey, and I'd love to say that's how we do it in the Garden State, but I've never done that in the Garden State. Probably not nearly as tough as Tasha Steelz, who is really going to work here. A reverse neck breaker. Where does Tasha Steelz go from here? What else does she bring to the table as Karen Q looking to fight her way back into this? On the move. And a nice elbow, knee lift. Steelz almost stealing the win out of nowhere. Another 2 count. Karen Q hanging tough. Driving that shoulder into the abdomen, trying to get every bit of punishment that she can out of every offensive move. Oh my. Oh, the third time not the charm for Tasha Steelz. Karen Q has bought herself another chance here. Fans responding to the familiar favorite Karen Q. Check it out! Modified exploder. Tasha Steelz doesn't know what hit her, but able to survive. A tall task here for the newcomer to try to fight her way out of this predicament. Tasha Steelz is in trouble. Fights free. He's got maybe a shot here. Rolling through, and no, Karen Q misses the mark, so does Steelz. What's in store here? Runs into a Samoan drop. Another near fall. Karen Q dead set on defending her home turf, if you will. This territory that she has been so dominant in for so long. Maybe a Boston Crab here, looking for that spring roll. But Steelz, she had it scouted. What's she gonna do from the apron?
Come on, ladies, let's go. Bring it in.
Back in the ring gingerly. Looking for a roll through now. No, Karen Q counters. And is caught! What a spine buster! And another near fall for the double tough Tasha Steelz. It's anyone's ball game here.
Here we go. Come on, bring another point.
Steelz calling for her own home run shot. She's got something in mind. And Karen Q knows it. Karen Q following Steelz up. Is she going to take her over? Superplex on the mind, but not in the destiny of Karen Q. Looking for the missile drop kick, but right into the spring roll. She is cinched in good. Tasha Steelz, oh, she made it. The referee going to force a break here. Tasha Steelz saved herself. Once into an elbow again, and now Karen Q not happy to say the least. Wait a second, feet on the ropes, ref. Well, we certainly learned a lot about Tasha Steelz in her debut here tonight. We learned that she's, well, kind of mean. We learned that she's very, very tough. And we learned that she is clearly willing to do whatever it takes to score the win. And that's what happened here tonight. Karen Q robbed, Tasha Steelz successful in her Northeast Wrestling debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, 176 pounds, here is Mr. 52, DJ Dexter Loux.
We are rolling on here at Over the Top, and here's a man who was very, very busy on his phone all day long with so many things going on tonight. 30 men in tonight's Over the Top Rumble. This man was setting up a lot of action, a lot of money on a lot of different guys, a lot of different outcomes. Is he betting the farm? Is he betting the house on himself here tonight, either in the Rumble or in this matchup? I'll tell you what, folks, I'm not sure if I would. A tall order, a tall task ahead of Dexter Loux as we go back down to Kurt Adonis.
And his opponent comes to us from the Steel City. He weighs in at 365 pounds. Here is Wrecking Ball Legursky.
Well, after a tumultuous year for the former Northeast Wrestling Champion, the Living Planet, the Wrecking Ball, you know that this man is focused on one thing and one thing only. Flying solo for 2019 and getting back to the Northeast Wrestling Championship. He'll have a crack at earning an opportunity in tonight's Over the Top Rumble. But first he has to get past this minor stumbling block in the form of Dexter Loux. Let's not forget, of course, that Legursky's former meal ticket, his former running buddy, the trust fund kid, Jared Silverclyde, well, he's still got a bounty on the head of the Wrecking Ball. You have to believe Dexter Loux very, very aware of that.
Excuse me. I'd like to say a few words if you don't mind. You see, the degenerate wasn't feeling too hot this week, and you know, at first maybe I said, oh, maybe it's the bug or maybe it's the flu going around. But then I thought about it. The reason I'm sick is because all of you people voted for him to be your favorite AEW Superstar 2018.
Voted by the fans.
And then
Legursky with a smile on his face. Clearly not taking Dexter Loux very seriously here. Oh my! A speed bump he was, but hardly slowing down Wrecking Ball Legursky, who could be on a path to redemption and another shot at the Northeast Wrestling Championship if he can plow through 29 other competitors in the over-the-top Rumble. It all happens later on tonight. And you better believe that there are 29 other souls in the locker room right now who all just shrunk a little bit in their seats, watching their monitor and seeing the frame of mind of Wrecking Ball Legursky. He may be the man to beat. In which direction will history point later on tonight? Wait a second. Well, an unexpected visit from Waterbury's own hardcore icon, Ron Zombie. What's he doing here now?
Wrecking Ball Legursky, 2018 NEW fan favorite. I've been there once or twice myself. I know what an honor that is when these fans vote you in, the fan favorite. So I just want to personally come out here and congratulate you.
Classy as always.
Hey, I'll hand it to you, Wrecking Ball. Superstar of the year. You had a banner year in 2018. Think about all those championships, main events. You won last year's Rumble because of me and my trust fund. I'll let you people in on a little secret. Everything that you love about Wrecking Ball is because of me. I'm the reason that you're chanting Wrecking Ball, Wrecking Ball. I hope you people save some booing for later because you're gonna be really pissed. I've got Thrill Ride already, and I have a new trust fund approved asset to eliminate him from the Rumble. Wrecking Ball, without me and my trust fund, you're just a middle class loser.
Whoa, big man. We got the over top Rumble tonight. We got the odds on favorite being two biggest men in there. So worry about that weasel later. Big man, if I don't win, it better be you.
Well, there we go. Two of the odds-on favorites, whether Jared Silverclay likes it or not. Wait a second! was that? What? Ron Zombie laying waste to Wrecking Ball Legursky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the newest asset of my trust fund, Ron Zombie!
Oh, come on!
Somebody else, just like me, who's been screwed over by Northeast Wrestling, a multi-time favorite superstar of the year. He wasn't even nominated for the award. You're a former champion. You're a living legend, a Hall of Famer. None of these people appreciate you. When was the last time that you got a Northeast Wrestling title match? Shut your mouths! You people suck! None of you are trust fund approved! Ron, with me, you're gonna get everything that should have been promised to you by Mike Laparty! You don't deserve a boss like him! We are gonna resurrect your career because you, my friend, are trust fund approved!
Come on, not Ron Zombie. The heart and soul of Northeast Wrestling. And he's just sold his soul to Jared Silverclight. Legursky back to his feet. My God, I can't even believe. On a day, a moment of reckoning. It's coming, and it's coming tonight because the over-the-top rumble is still ahead. Don't go anywhere. Well, folks, I think we're all still trying to collect ourselves a little bit after what we just witnessed as one of the mainstays in Northeast Wrestling Originals, Ron Zombie, surprising all of us, selling his soul to Jared Silverclight. But we've got to focus up. Got to get our heads back on straight because it's time for a coastal war, so to speak. Two of the Northeast's finest about to go head-to-head in tag team action with the best that the West Coast has to offer. The Man of Steel, pro wrestling savior. Let's go back down to Kurt.
Come to us from beautiful Southern California. Here's the team of Mikey Kazarian, Christopher Daniel, SoCAL,
Without a doubt, two of professional wrestling's absolute elite making their way to Northeast Wrestling. Among the very best in professional wrestling that the West Coast has ever produced. Two men who've won and worn tag team gold all over the world. And finally, they are here. Almost a bit of an East Coast, West Coast battle. Certainly a lot of regional pride on the line. JT Dunn, Mike Verna, two top contenders here in Northeast Wrestling. We've seen them go head to head, both in singles and in various three-way matches over the past few months. But tonight, joining forces for a greater cause. They're defending their turf, our turf. Looking for a show of respect. That handshake, a big part, oh my. A big part of the career of these men, certainly, regardless of various times of their career, whether they've supported such a move or not. Daniels and Kazarian looking to be the bigger men here tonight, but no respect shown from JT Dunn. A man who's always seemingly got a chip on his shoulder of some sort. SoCAL Uncensored, certainly with their fans, excited to see them here in Waterbury, Connecticut. A high caliber of talent in the ring right now. The best of the West, some of the best from right here in the Northeast. JT Dunn is angry. He's trying to focus, almost like he's waving off the vocal support from his fans here. Boy, this guy's temperament. Here we go. Dunn giving up a bit of height here, but can he use that to his leverage-based advantage? As Daniels takes control, no slick counter by the JT Dunn. Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, of course, considered by most in the know to be one of the greatest pound-for-pound professional wrestlers of our generation. Single leg takedown. Dunn waiting for Daniels, reveling in the moment, if you will. Probably should avoid doing too much of that against a cagey veteran like the Fallen Angel. Here we go. Daniels certainly seen and done just about everything there is to do in a professional wrestling ring. Nice knockdown, Dunn. Boy, does he get up ahead of steam and runs it to the leg lariat. Christopher Daniels now, wrong part of town and a cheap shot. The man of steel realizing the importance of trying to get every advantage possible. And here comes Verna. Double hip toss by the Northeast Wrestling OGs. Verna, perhaps the most complete athlete in Northeast Wrestling. He's got the power, he's got the size, he's got that unbelievable agility, but maybe not the experience of a fallen angel. Back suplex, and here comes Kaz. Frankie Kazarian. SCU. How many times have we seen this? Oh! And Dunn gets caught. Kazarian ready for him as well, and an STO. These two veterans know what they're doing, plainly put. They know each other like the back of their own respective hands as well. Kazarian on the move, looking, whoa! Almost a bulldog, but instead a unique neck breaker. Verna trying to figure out how to get out of this predicament. To the opposite side, down low, and rolling neck breaker. Verna able to block it somewhat, but still in some trouble here. Christopher Daniels taking the Man of Steel corner to corner. We have seen this man in the ring in matches that have defined the careers of the likes of Samoa Joe, of AJ Styles. Too many to list over the course of his in-ring years. Boy, those striking, stunning strikes. Reversal by Verna and a cheap shot. JT Dunn took his licks where he could get them, and boy, Chris Daniels, the wherewithal to fight back. And he's caught again. Right to the, I think that was to the shoulder blade. Boy, that chip on JT Dunn's shoulder getting larger and larger by the minute, isn't it? Verna, he's got his game face on here tonight as well. Another man who has been considered as right near that upper echelon of contenders for the Northeast Wrestling Championship. And a hard shot, JT Dunn, of course. His striking ability well documented. Pound for pound, one of the hardest hitters in pro wrestling today. And the same could certainly be said for the Man of Steel. Just jamming, striking. And now the cravat locked in tight. Daniels able to regain verticality quickly. So much familiarity between Daniels and Kazarian. You have to believe he can almost feel how far away he is from the corner, but runs into a clothesline. And now Verna looking to widen the offensive gap. Slingshot. Oh, he is taking them all around the world. He's got all 4. Quadruple slingshot suplex. And Daniels guts it out. SCU have made their mark globally. But Daniels knows he is in a dogfight here. Facebuster. JT Dunn's got it. Oh! That was close. And Dunn getting increasingly frustrated. Dunn telling the fallen angel, this is our house. I'm not so sure Daniels cares. He wants to compete. He wants to get to his corner. Blue Thunder! He caught him, he planted him, but what else can he do? Christopher Daniels, he needs to dig down deep and make that tag. Verna shoved off, and here we go. Frankie Kazarian. Rocking and rolling all over Verna and Dunn. And toss it to the neck breaker. A West Coast revolutionary looking for the roll up here, but Verna's got a clear path. No! Northern Lights! Kazarian almost pinned both opponents. Kazarian waiting his turn, looking for the kick, but he's caught. Corner bomb. And in comes Dunn, Ace Crusher! Kazarian sucks it up. Verna and Dunn so close to this monumental tag team win. But here comes Chris Daniels. Check this out. And away he goes, the fallen angel flies. JT Dunn caught as well. Oh my goodness. How close does it get? Neither team wants to give. It's all about pride. It's all on the line here, and JT Dunn caught. Verna stops the count. The Man of Steel in trouble. Dunn goes low. And that sweeping roundhouse may have sealed the deal, but no. Dunn misses the mark. Kazarian plants him. And now Kaz will fly. Are you kidding? SCU, they've got the JT Dunn isolated. It's 2-on-1. night. Well, score one for the West Coast here tonight. Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, proving why they are indeed two of the best of the West, showing and proving here in Waterbury. What a match, and what a night it's been so far. And folks, we're still just scratching the surface. Don't go anywhere. So much still to come.
It was not supposed to happen like that. No way. You see, tonight, it wasn't about those old bums. They don't understand what we've been trying to tell them. It's guys like that are staying past their prime. They got lucky tonight. Because I'm telling the truth. Blame yourself. You should have supported the Man of Steel and I like nobody else. We have been here month after month. Every single town AEW runs in, and you guys cheer for us. But when we step in this ring tonight in Waterbury, you people decide to turn on us because guess what? They've been doing this for such a long time. They're from California. I don't give a I'm not gonna curse because I won't get fined. But I'll tell you this, JT. We ain't done here. We're not done yet. Because we don't care if you guys care about us or not. But we care about one more match. Against any two people back there who think they can take on the future of this business. I got two good elbows. Come get some death by elbow.
Verna and Dunn calling for another match. They're throwing out the gauntlet.
Anybody?
Hold the phone. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding! He's here! The Elite are here! I don't know what Verna and Dunn were thinking, but there is no way in hell they were expecting this! go! An elite challenge! Cody's not even dressed to compete! Cody, a former Northeast Wrestling champion, but he's in trouble here. Hold on. The American Nightmare's not done yet. Here comes Hangman Page. Crossroads. Well, JT Dunn and Mike Verna's night just went from bad to worse as they suffer a defeat at the hands of the Elite. What a moment here at Over the Top. My God, this atmosphere electric. A shocking return. And Cody Rhodes, the maestro, has the mic.
An AEW round of applause for the man right here, Hangman Page! The winner of the match, Hangman Page! Hey, you guys, you don't mind being on Being the Elite, right? You sound all elite, huh? This is so much fun because this is why we're doing what we're doing. This is why we're taking the chance we're taking. We're not alone, man. Every single one of us, we're part of this together. You guys are too much. Guys, there's plenty of show left. Please have the time of your lives. I'll see some of you guys afterwards. I'm going to stay behind. We love you guys. Hangman's going to stay behind. We're all right, we're going to do a little meet and greet afterwards. From the bottom of my heart, you guys know we love you very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you guys very much.
A moment in time that we'll remember for years and years. The night that Cody Rhodes, the night that Hangman Page came back to Northeast Wrestling as Over the Top goes all elite tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. Who knows what's going to happen next?
introducing first, from beautiful Southern California, weighing in at 202 pounds, he's representing SoCAL Uncensored, Scorpio Sky!
Well, SCU will have to be riding high after that enormous victory just moments ago as Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian pick up their first ever wins in their Northeast Wrestling debut. Can Scorpio Sky continue the momentum for the West Coast? Can he represent in what many are calling a dream match here tonight? Another elite dream matchup straight ahead. Let's go back down to Kurt Adonis.
Before we continue, I just have one thing to say. This is the worst town I've ever been!
Almost a seal of approval from SCU.
Comes to us from Seattle, Washington, weighs in at 170 pounds. Here is Darby.
The enigmatic phenom, one of the most exciting young newcomers that we saw emerge into the Northeast Wrestling fold back in 2018. You have to believe an even brighter year in store for Darby Allin. What a match he has in store here. I'm not sure Allin is all that concerned about representing the East Coast scene, representing NEW. This mercurial man, boy, he has got some demons, as represented by that half-done face paint always. A man acknowledges that he's certainly one who marches to the beat of his own drum. Let's perhaps leave it at that for the moment, but regardless of the emotional baggage, of the personality conflict between these two very different individuals, the athleticism off the charts in both corners. This should be absolutely dynamic. Scorpio Sky, a young veteran, certainly a man who belongs on that list of influential West Coast competitors, right alongside his running buddies, Kazarian and Daniels. Scorpio is going to likely have the power advantage here. Certainly more focused on that aspect of his game. Nice takedown. Scorpio Sky, dogged, relentless, not giving an inch as Darby Allin forced to go to the ropes for the break. dangerous on a number of fronts, and has his experience in the mixed martial arts cage as well. As Allin able to isolate a limb for the moment. The last time we saw Darby Allin, he was in a tooth and nail battle of international proportions against Pentagon Jr. back at our gigantic return to the Mid-Hudson Civic Center back in November. Our live iPay-per-view debut known as Redemption. That's a night that we'll never forget, one that you can relive along with all of our other events over many a year on the Northeast Wrestling Network. Go to northeastwrestling.com for more information on how you can access that enormous library of our history for just $9.99 per month. Scorpio off to the races and a hard shot. Allin has to realize that he's going to need to adjust his game if he's thinking at all about playing the power game with Scorpio Sky. Look at the quickness, ninja-like speed from Darby Allin. Up to the heavens and Sky down below. Darby Allin, that low basement drop kick he's going to take to the air, but no, stops himself. Back to his feet. Runway clear. Darby Allin, that inhuman ability to run full speed but stop on the proverbial dime. Scorpio Sky a bit befuddled here, trying to hang on, but no. Shoulders down and not ready for the comeback. Continuous fluid motion from Darby Allin. Up top now, Sky nowhere to go. Maybe a superplex in the mind of Darby Allin, but can he get Scorpio Sky over? He's leaning back and breaks free, but no. Allin lands on his feet. May have tweaked the knee there. Scorpio Sky, has he recognized that potential injury? Oh my! We've seen Darby Allin catch himself, that Spider-Man-like hanging between the ropes. But this time, I don't know if it was that previous jarring of the knee or something else, but he certainly caught the bad end of that exchange. Oh. A heavy hit as Scorpio Sky now. Not looking to take a big chance yet, but whoa! Right over the throat. Scorpio Sky taking full advantage of Darby Allin's sudden lack of mobility. Another straight shot. Again, nothing fancy here. Scorpio Sky taking things down to a very methodical pace, one that he can easily control. Quick kick out. Darby Allin is gutsy, but at this point, what is the handicap here? What is the extent of that knee injury? Choking out the man. Scorpio Sky just not interested in trying to match the athleticism of Darby Allin. Not tonight. Mark of a true veteran, quite frankly. Take things as low risk as possible. But Darby Allin, boy, out of the frying pan into the fire. Maybe in even more trouble now. We expected this to be a high-flying dream match. Scorpio Sky very content to keep things very slow and stay in that driver's seat.
I might not be able to break your spirit. I can break your back.
Look at the power here. Effortless elevation. Side backbreaker. Argentinian style. He's going to try to break the man. Does Darby Allin have any quit in him? He's spoken very publicly, very frankly in the past about his lack of concern for his own well-being. If this goes on much longer, perhaps he better be a bit more concerned. He's in serious trouble here. Still bringing the fight to Scorpio, though. No weight classes here. And Scorpio one step ahead. Allin back on his feet. And a takedown. Into the stunner. Was that adrenaline, or was Darby Allin playing some possum? Can he make the cover? Here we go. Too much time allowing Scorpio Sky to recover. Both men trying to regain their wits. And look at Darby Allin. That trust fall. Oh, he got all of it that he wanted, but Scorpio Sky too tough at this stage of the game. Allin may have awoken a sleeping, striking giant, but he caught him. Scorpio Sky loads up. Allin on his feet. Goes down low. He's on the move. Down below. Oh! Darby Allin with a Hail Mary, but it did not get the job done, not yet. Allin's got to think of a plan B here. Oh, his head down way too soon. Scorpio Sky made him pay. He's got an idea here. Ace Crusher! Forehead first. Oh! Boy, Scorpio thought he knocked him out. Scorpio Sky realizing that he is facing a very different kind of competitor. A very different kind of mindset. What do you pull out of your toolbox now? Oh, he's going old school, but no. Allin, oh no, he got caught. Swallowed up whole, and not enough still. Scorpio Sky now unable to mask that frustration. He is absolutely incensed. Scorpio has done everything to Darby Allin but beat the man. But he has to be thinking, how do you beat this man? A float knee smash. Bone on bone. Allin may be out of it. No! Again, he scores. Runs into two knees. And again the float. No, no! What a counter! Darby Allin has him hooked. He got him! Outside the box and in Scorpio Sky's face, Darby Allin stares right into the challenge of one of the best from the West and comes out with a big, big win here in Waterbury, Connecticut.
You're looking at the winningest man in Northeast wrestling history and his insurance policy. So all you little brats in Waterbury better get your crying towels out, because we're about to paint that town green.
Silence! You are looking at a man who is not only royalty, but is about to become the only two-time winner of the over-the-top Rumble in Northeast wrestling history. King Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, set for one fall, is for the Northeast Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
It is time for one of our enormous main events here tonight. We've spoken all night long about the importance of the ultimate goal in Northeast Wrestling, the NEW Championship. It's what everyone wants a crack at. It's what 30 men will battle for an opportunity to challenge for in tonight's over-the-top Rumble. And this man, Christian Casanova, has gotten himself another opportunity after a controversial championship match back in December, back at the NEW Arena in Bethany. Casanova gets one more shot at the goal. And here we go! Hollister getting him some of Casanova. He doesn't care about an intro. He doesn't care about the opening bell. The defiant Christian Casanova has cheap shot and has attacked Big Bacon again and again. And Casanova on his feet. This match is on. Into the post. Brad Hollister not looking at this as a wrestling match. He's looking at this as a fight. But he has to remember that his most prized possession is on the line. Big Bacon would rather throw you than know ya. Again and again. Casanova feeling Big Bacon's frustration. These fans chanting one more time. Casanova has risked a lot to raise the ire of the hot-tempered Northeast Wrestling champion. But can he weather the storm that he himself has basically invited? He wanted this. Looking for the slider forearm, but no. Casanova, oh, he's just being eaten alive. Slick move. The self-professed top talent takes a shot in the jaw. And Hollister, he may be thinking jackhammer. He's gonna plant him. Casanova looking for some semblance of balance right to the eyes. And he gets him. Watch out here, we've seen this time and time again. Casanova's opportunity. Oh. Unable to hold down the powerhouse. Casanova, he has instigated this very personal grudge with the Northeast Wrestling champion. Will it all pay off? Can he do what he claimed he is capable of for months and months of begging and whining and complaining about not being the #1 contender, about being deserving of championship opportunities? It's time to show and prove tonight. Just laying it in now. Hollister not fighting back. He may be hurt more than we realize. Casanova, corner to corner, easily catches that boot into the throat. Oh, here we go again. He's calling his shot one more time. Oh my! Big Bacon caught him in midair. He threw him from a hanging position. How strong is Brad Hollister? Champion and challenger struggling to get to their feet. Neither wants the match to end like this. Oh, straight headbutt. The fans creating some noise, some support for Big Bacon, who collides with Casanova. And Casanova gets a shot in. A super kick. Is that a knockout blow? Casanova's not going to look to find out. He's got something to follow up. Axe kick. How many matches has he won in 2018 with that dangerous axe kick? We have undoubtedly got 30. Oh my, he wanted the DDT, but look at the power again of the Northeast Wrestling Champion. Oh! Oh no! Casanova's been thrown all the way to the ground floor. Champion and challenger are down. We have got 30 men in the back who are anxiously waiting to see who is going to crawl from this rubbish and be the man that they'll be fighting later on tonight for an opportunity to face at the NEW Arena in Bethany, Connecticut. The future of Northeast Wrestling hanging in the balance here, and Casanova now. Hollister tried to block it again, but instead was slammed to the apron back first, which quite frankly may have been even worse for the champion. Both champion and challenger letting it all hang out here tonight, because that's how much the Northeast Wrestling Championship means to each of them. That's how personal this rivalry has gotten. And Casanova is ready to make history. No, not yet. How many times have we said it? Brad Hollister, just too tough. Just too willful. He's never found a fight that he didn't like, and he's very rarely found one that he didn't win. But is this Thrillanova's night? Casanova elevated again, lands effortlessly. What an athlete Christian Casanova is. That modified sleeper hold, he's trying to not just sap the strength of the champion, he's trying to put him out. Big Bacon not going quietly into that good night. Look at the champion now. This is superhuman. Oh my! Pure muscle. Pure inner strength. Awesome indeed. But who got the better end of that? These men have taken so much out of one another. And to his feet again. Hollister's, he's got another level here, another gear. He has shifted. And exploding on Casanova. Feeling the energy. Watch out for Big Bacon. Explosive, gutsy, and maybe, just getting started. Wait a second, what a counter. No. Hollister had the answer. The big power bomb sent to ring. And, oh my goodness, look at the expression on the face of Hollister. Big Bacon finishing off opponent after opponent with that big sit-out power bomb, but Casanova, say what you will about him, don't deny the man's hunger for the gold. And now, Hollister may be looking for that jackhammer. Casanova prepared. Scores to the side of the head. And a knee finds its mark. Casanova, a face crusher. Oh my! And again, caught in midair like a frickin' football. Oh! And Hollister in absolute disbelief. I think he's come to realize, forget about the personal stuff, he has to figure out a way to beat this guy. We've said so many times that Brad Hollister, no ordinary athlete. That's certainly being proven about Casanova as well. Oh no, badly timed forearm, and Casanova, as opportunistic as ever, he's going to take advantage here. But to what end? We have no referee. He's going to load him up. Casanova looking for a home run superplex, but no. Hollister has him hooked. The jackhammer! He got all of it. Casanova is a beaten man, but we have no referee. Hollister in disbelief. He doesn't know what to do. The match continues, yet it's stalled all at the same time. We need another referee out here. Hollister's going to continue. Going to try to keep incapacitating Casanova. Oh, he planted him. Signature, classic Christian Casanova offense. And now he had the pinfall without a doubt. None of it matters. None of it counts. We're in no man's land. We're in limbo. We are in uncharted territory here, folks. And the richest prize in Northeast Wrestling still hangs in the balance. Hollister asked for a shot. Oh, he is just begging for it now. Hollister says, bring it on, and a powerbomb again for the second time tonight. Wait a second. Oh! Flip Gordon! Former Northeast Wrestling Champion Flip Gordon is going to take over officiating duties, shoulders down. And Big Bacon kicks out. Oh, Casanova's not happy. Why, Flip's not even cleared to compete, let alone referee. The match continuing under very unique circumstances. Jackhammer yet again. He got him. A very unique victory. A war that saw a whole lot of casualties, including our original referee, and a surprise savior in the form of former NEW champion Flip Gordon. Another victory celebration, as Big Bacon Brad Hollister can now sit back and watch tonight's 30-man over-the-top rumble to find out who his next challenger is going to be.
Northeast Wrestling, I told you all that I'm taking Thrill Ride's career to the next level. And in 2019, he will make a statement when he takes out Billy Gunn. January 26th is the night that Thrill Ride turns Mr. Ass into Mr. Middle Class.
Rah! Thrill Ride here. I was doing push-ups, getting a pump. I wasn't like all Billy and Chuck. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You want me to bury Billy Gunn? I'm not going to do it because he's probably heading for the Hall of Fame. Looks great. In great shape. He's as good as he's ever been, but he ain't thrilly-dilly. He ain't hanging out. He ain't feeling silly. He ain't looking like 1 million. Billy, I'm going to make sure I look better than you. I'm going to be a certified meat missile. Yup! An absolute sausage rocket. Yup! An absolute cornucopia of all natural beef products, because the one-man Thrill Ride's gonna tear it up like an absolute savage. Billy Gunn, I'll see you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, coming down the aisle, accompanied by his manager, Silverclay. He's from Boston, Massachusetts, 221 pounds. This is
We are set for a big-time challenge match. You heard from Jared Silverclay earlier in the war of, well, the one-sided war of words, as these men, now, they haven't stopped talking very much in the past few weeks. As usual, looking ahead to this match, of course, Thrill Ride, very defensive, very protective of his, what he thinks is his image as the most put-together, muscular, tan, and just all-around well-built athlete in professional wrestling today. That's his opinion. I almost can't believe, in a way, that Silverclay is willing to come out here and show his face after that revelation earlier tonight that he has somehow managed to buy, quite frankly, the services, the allegiance of Ron Zombie, the hardcore icon, the former moral compass, in my estimation, of Northeast Wrestling. There he is, the one and only. And when you want to talk about an athlete who's put together, a guy who all the ladies love, all the fellas want to be, I'm not sure the thrill ride can even hold a candle to the man who keeps going and going and going, Billy Gunn. One of the most popular and enduring superstars of all kind. And he still keeps going because he still loves it. He still has a good time, and he is having a good time here in Waterbury tonight.
Surprise tonight. Goodness gracious. And the surprise tonight for me is I'm still alive. So let's see if we can't just make a little noise up in this bitch. Any Attitude Era fans up in here? So I guess it'll be alright if I do this little thing I usually do. Y'all think you can blow the roof off this joint? Yeah! So let's add a little new with the old. If you're not down with AEW, we got 2 words for you!
Boy, what a night it's been. We've had some elite, now we've got some attitude. And Thrill Ride doesn't want any part of it. And now he and Silverclight maybe understand exactly what they are up against here. Of course, we are now ticking down the moments until the all-important over-the-top Rumble. It's our main event tonight. 30 men will enter. One will emerge with the next opportunity at the Northeast Wrestling Championship that we now know is still held by Big Bacon Brad Hollister. A lot of tension in the air, a lot of stress. Billy Gunn certainly above it all. He's got a smile on his face and he's ready to go. go. Collar and elbow. Billy Gunn, just so deceptively tall. You don't really know how big of a human being he is until you get up close and personal with him. Just one of the many benefits of coming out live to a Northeast wrestling event where you can not only see all of your favorites in action, well, he was a bad boy. Where you can not only see all of your favorites in action, but you can also take part in our signature meet and greets where you can get up close and personal with all your favorites as well. Away we go, Billy Gunn. Another little slap. Maybe it's for good luck. I mean, I'm starting to think that Billy Gunn may be a bit fixated on that area.
But it's low. It's a low blow. We all saw that.
If the nickname or the theme song or the last 20 years or so of obsessing about it hasn't clued us in yet. Thrill Ride can't even get up high enough for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Billy Gunn having some fun. What's the idea here? Oh, maybe a pinch hitter. Someone more Thrill Ride size. You know, Thrill Ride has a lot of attributes, a lot of impressive ones. A sense of humor is not one of them. Down low on the attack now. Thrill Ride scores a knockdown. On the move again. Look at that vertical leap. Billy Gunn strikes. Having some fun with the results of that elbow, but does not have fun with that. Thrill Ride on the move, and oh! Gunn goes low. Some strong style from the Attitude Era. Billy Gunn, of course, helping to usher in the career of his own son these days, along with his own career. Another second-generation superstar to look forward to seeing more of in 2019. Thrill Ride leaves himself wide open. I think he is totally off of his mental game. Usually your cornerman is there to help with that, but when your cornerman is Jared Silverclight, you don't depend on such things. Thrill Ride again. I don't even think that was voluntary. He just doesn't know what hit him. I'm not sure he remembers anything since the opening bell. Oh! Billy Gunn providing an extra level of entertainment for our ringside fans. And to the other side they go. Oh no, thrill ride. Boy, he tried to send Billy Gunn into that steel post. And he got him, finally. Thrill ride absolutely furious. Billy Gunn, for the first time in this match, in some trouble here. Thrill ride clearly not playing around. Southpaw strikes, and now, no, follows him in, but Billy Gunn, that wiliness of a veteran, scores with a clothesline, gets him again, and I don't think the one and only is fooling around anymore either. Silverclate on the apron. This fool is taking his life into his hands. Oh boy. Well, that would have been fun, but no, down low. Gunn on the move, looks for the famouser. Back to his feet. He's gonna fight for it. He got it! He got all of it. And just like that, Billy Gunn still got it. He never lost it. Billy Gunn sends Thrill Ride packing. What a celebration as the stage is now set for the annual tradition. We are just a few heartbeats away from the 30-man over the top rumble. Who will emerge as the next top contender to the Northeast Wrestling Championship? We're gonna find out in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. It's main event time! It's time for the 2019 Over the Top Rumble. And the surprises tonight keep on coming. Here comes the Man Scout. Almost a decade in Northeast Wrestling. No wins on his record. Can you imagine if the very first time this man finds his way to a victory, it's the most unlikely match of them all. Drawing number 1 in the over-the-top Rumble is Jake Manning, ready for a miracle here tonight. A man scout who has his work cut out for him, to say the least.
Number 2.
Well, technically, we've already seen Verna compete in, you might call it 2 different matches here tonight in tag team action, but none more important than this. He has to be enraged, he has to be intense, but more than anything, he'd better be focused because he's got a long road to victory here. The first 2 competitors of 30 in this year's Over the Top Rumble. We are in for some already announced names. We're in for some surprise entrants. It's all ahead of us. And away we go. The ultimate underdog. The ultimate odds to face tonight. Is tonight the night it all goes right for the Man Scout? Oh, not a test of strength against the Man of Steel. Verna just too strong. And a monkey flip. Man Scout, he's got his game face on. On the move here. Jake Manning ready for the fight of his life, but he's going over. No, no, no. The Man Scout hangs on. And Verna. Oh, he didn't make it over the top. Remember, you have to go over the top rope. Both feet hit the floor, and you are eliminated. The Man Scout taking it to Verna. Who's going to be number 3? Oh, hold the phone! He's back! Big Delicious making his return at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center after a year on the shelf. He was back in November, but now he is back for the biggest opportunity that he's had in a long, long time. Verna taking the Vic Delicious. No tag team partner here tonight. Delicious, a scrappy veteran. He loves a fight like this. But is he 100% physically? That's an answer from him that we haven't gotten quite straight just yet. Who's next? He made his Northeast Wrestling debut in our opening match earlier tonight. He's had a lot of time to rest, a lot of time to think. Second generation superstar with the DNA for greatness, but he is in the face of a veteran. Big Delicious, relentless. Boy, this type of match just so unpredictable. So wild, no way to prepare for it. Who's the next man? Oh, I don't like these odds. And Dexter Loux probably doesn't either. I hope he didn't bet on himself. Loux going right after Jake Manning. We saw Dexter Loux practically eaten alive by Wrecking Ball Legursky earlier tonight. No eliminations yet. We are 5 deep, 25 competitors yet to go. Let the countdown begin again. He's unorthodox. He marches to the beat of his own drum, but he's fresh and ready for war. Hammer Tunis. We've seen him emerge this past year in Northeast Wrestling as a force to be reckoned with. This is his biggest opportunity to date to get near a championship opportunity. Imagine if Hammer Tunis earns a title shot against his best friend, Big Bacon Brad Hollister. Dexter Loux already in trouble. Oh my. Buddy Costa, it's not time for hugs. No, buddy. Buddy. Dexter Loux ruining that beautiful moment. And Buddy, oh, he's ready to fight. Oh, to the eyes. A big old bear hug for Dexter Loux. And Big Delicious says, kill that noise. Well, he had his moment, he got his hug, and out goes, no. Jake Manning almost scores an elimination. Dread back in action after quite some time. Another NEW original. And this is just the kind of fight that he loves. Old Dread teeing off on anything and anyone that moves. beast. Another violent element to this fight. Dexter Loux not gonna like this drop. Oh! And in the midst of a battle zone, it's party time because the Mac is back. Waterbury exploding for one of the most popular superstars in NEW history. The Mac looking finally for his title opportunity. The bodies are certainly piling up as the countdown is on yet again. A newcomer to Northeast Wrestling and a big man. This team known as Bear Country announced several weeks ago as part of this Rumble. What an opportunity for these battle tanks, so to speak. Game changed yet again, and can you believe that the Man Scout and the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, are still in this thing? Wow, it's been a long time since we have seen Chuck O'Neal. Devastating. Dangerous. What a striker. What a hard hitter. And he is laying waste to everyone. Chuck O'Neal, known for his significant undefeated streak some time ago in Northeast Wrestling. He's going to even suplex Vic Delicious. And down low, no disqualifications in this over-the-top Rumble. Hammer-Tunis in the face of O'Neal, but he's caught. He got caught in that choke. The rear naked choke applied. Oh boy. And the negative energy in this building just shot up. The biggest sellout in Northeast Wrestling history. Gotten elimination as the bodies are starting to thin out just a bit. Certainly the mood has changed with Ron Zombie, the man who now stands alongside Jared Silverclay. I can't believe it. And the Mac. The Mac trying to be friendly with the guy he used to share a locker room with. Out goes the Mac. Oh, and now. Boom. Well, Bull Dread trying to make amends with his best friend, Ron Zombie. And Zombie tossing out Bull Dread as the American Sumo. Mike Gamble, the biggest man in this match yet. I can't believe the actions, the attitude, the behavior of Ron Zombie, a man we've all known for years and years. It's like he sold his soul overnight. But how long has this truly been in the works? The Red Lion is going at it, looking for spears for everyone and going after Zombie. Well, these two were just in the beginning stages of forming one heck of a tag team. You have to believe that is now a thing of the past. The Man of Steel still in there, going head-to-head with the American Sumo. But more miraculously, can you believe that the Man Scout has lasted halfway through this thing? Who's next down the chute? Well, we saw this second-generation star debut in that opening tag team match. He and Brian Pillman Jr. had some tense moments then, and they're picking up right where they left off. Colby going right after Pillman with some help from Vic Delicious. Pillman using every ounce of that upper body strength. The Man Scout helping out as well. And so is Gamble, but no can do. Pillman on the move. Boy, this thing is getting ugly. How can it not, with so many bodies flying around, colliding? The Graysons, certainly young men without a home these days after being fired from King Brian Anthony's Royal Army. These two kids sold their own soul some time ago and now kind of pariahs. They're certainly paying for their decisions. Delicious tossing Grayson out, but he catches himself. What a night it's been so far for Vic Delicious. Back in action after all this time. His dangerous situation, and he is fighting and right in the thick of things. Who now? Oh my! Batten down the hatches. We saw Wrecking Ball dine on what was clearly just an appetizer earlier tonight in the form of Dexter Loux. It's time for the main course. Legursky, a former Northeast Wrestling champion, a title that he only held for several weeks last year. A move and a fate that he certainly chalks up to the bad management of Jarrett Silverclay. He wants to right those wrongs and get back to the top of the mountain on his own. And he's going after the biggest dog in the proverbial yard. Bear country indeed. And now Delicious, going right in the grill of the living planet. Are you kidding? Delicious hanging on, and not for long. R.J. Rude from Insanely Rude. Boy, he is in there with a lot of meat and a lot of muscle. He's going to have to use his quickness to survive. Darby Allin with a phenomenal victory. And already eliminating Colby Corino. Boy, talk about relying on quickness. This guy just might have what it takes to outlast the much larger pack. Oh my, look at this super heavyweight showdown. The American Sumo, the living planet. And it's Campbell getting his licks in. Pillman just shoving Legursky off. Oh my. To the apron. Out goes Campbell, and here comes the thrill ride. The thrill ride just coming off of being humiliated by Billy Gunn right before this Rumble. You know he's not a happy man right now, and Silverclay, well, he's got two men in this hunt, in the form of Thrill Ride and Ron Zombie now. The match continues to clear out. Cold Steel, Wrecking Ball, shot for shot. Not nearly as fun as it sounds. And this will be interesting. The Graysons certainly outsized here, but if they work together, do they have a shot at clearing up this field? We've still got a full ring of warriors and 9 competitors yet to come. Pillman, what a suplex on Grayson. And Ron Zombie, well, he's in trouble on the apron. Good riddance to him. And lost in it all yet again. Can you believe, would you have ever imagined that the Man Scout is still in this match? The fallen angel has entered himself in the over-the-top rumble. Silverclay not a happy man at ringside right now. Great efforts by some great superstars, but only one is going to be standing tall when the smoke clears. Only one will head to the NEW Arena in Bethany. Then we return in February for their championship opportunity. And now another team with an opportunity to join forces. Bernardo and Rude working together and reviving that longtime rivalry with the Graysons. Oh, Wrecking Ball's in trouble. Zombie and Wrecking Ball causing one another's demise. Oh, but this fight far from over. This fight far from over. The Wrecking Ball going after Zombie. And can you blame him? The match continuing. Who could we possibly see next? Oh no. One half of the tag team champions and a member in good standing of King Brian's Royal Court. Bully for him. Scoop Slam, certainly a powerful force, an automatic factor, especially at this stage of the game. Gourd Buster by the Duke of Danger, now a three-time, technically, tag team champion. Man Scout so close to scoring another elimination, but no. Christopher Daniels, the veteran. A man who has been a part of many a championship match. He wants another here in NEW, but Jake Manning, he's trying to kill that noise. Oh! Youngblood, a man who's looking to rise up those ranks here in 2019, a golden opportunity here. Falcon Arrow for all. How electrifying is Keith Youngblood. He's going right after the Fallen Angel. Darby Allin still fighting like a pit bull. Another man with a chip on his shoulder. Death by elbow. He is swinging for the fences here tonight. And Chris Daniels says, not me, buddy. And Verna from behind. This newfound kinship between the Man of Steel and wrestling savior, Verna and Dunn. Their teamwork didn't work so well for them earlier tonight. Maybe it will here. and Christopher Daniels. Maybe some retribution for Verna and Dunn after that defeat earlier tonight. But every man for himself here, inevitably, as Youngblood goes after Dunn. Everyone else goes after Verna. And who is next? Luck of the draw, Kazarian just missed out on being able to join forces with his SCU partner, Christopher Daniels. But he's ready to go at it alone here. Boy, this issue between Verna and Dunn and SCU, it certainly lingers. And now Kazarian going after Dunn again. Youngblood joins in. Darby, Allin, and Bernardo going at it. The Man Scout. Can you believe he's still here? But he's going after the Duke of Danger. And it looks like we are going back to Bear Country. And if you can believe it, here comes the heavy hitter of Bear Country. A man this size, at this stage of the game, an automatic threat to everyone else in the match. Oh! Everyone taking their turn. Not an advisable move in the least. JT Dunn picked up a sack of proverbial potatoes. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. And now Kaz. Cradled like a baby. To his feet he goes. Kazarian takes the big man out. Kazarian changes the game. Take a look at everyone left in this match. One of these men could be your next challenger for the NEW Gold. Zagami not successful in tonight's opening tag team match, but he's had a lot of time to recover, to think, to strategize, and to watch what's gone on so far. And we've got just one competitor left. Here comes Kaz. Oh no! JT Dunn now. Done another measure of revenge against SCU. Just think about the fatigue, the pain, the punishment that some of these men in this match have endured as they have battled through 29 in total. Who's the final number 30? Oh my Lord.
Before I introduce the man who chewed number, shut your mouth! Coming out
is a former over-the-top Rumble winner. We have to list all the qualifications. Fine. Former tag team champion, former over-the-top Rumble winner. Of course, the king of Northeast Wrestling, former three-time NAW heavyweight champion, and yes, the longest running Northeast Wrestling champion of all time. And he is the final entrant in this over-the-top Rumble. And this is your final field, ladies and gentlemen. And number 30 going right after number 1. Dave Bernardo going toe-to-toe. None of those credentials for King Brian Anthony matter right now. Everyone on an even playing field. Anything is possible. Anyone can win. Who's got the guts? Who's got the heart? Who's got the way to do it? As Anthony sends Bernardo out. King Brian has the world in the palm of his hand right now. He is the freshest competitor in the match. Watch out! That might be the highlight of Jake Manning's career. Oh no! JT Dunn. Oh! The Man Scout gets his licks in. Boy, if Jake Manning wasn't a sentimental underdog favorite before, he darn sure is now, as the Duke of Danger, teaming up with the man he has pledged an allegiance to. Man Scout going right after the king. Come on! Oh no! Oh, so close. Darby Allin still hanging in there. And he and JT Dunn have certainly had their share of battles. And they're gonna do it again with more on the line than ever. What a low blow. What a low move from JT Dunn, but no disqualifications, no punishment for his actions, but maybe some success. JT, oh no. Allin hanging on. Oh, that knockout elbow, down goes Darby Allin. And then there were 5. Anthony misses the boot. A heart stopper. And Dunn right back. He and the King have had their wars in the NAW arena over the past few months as well. Reversal of the whip. Former best friends. Former partners. And Keith Youngblood would like nothing better than to be the cause of the Duke of Danger's demise in this match. Youngblood on the hop. Absolutely relentless here. It's never mattered more than here. Never mattered more than now. Youngblood grasping the moment. Oh no, and a low bridge ends Keith Youngblood's dream tonight. And then there were 4. It's JT Dunn. It's the Man Scout. It's King Brian. And the man who you have to believe will support him in this endeavor, the Duke of Danger. The Man Scout, another miracle. King Brian, he's unwittingly eliminated his right-hand man. And from behind, come on! No, 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 no! The Man Scout almost eliminated by Dunn again. Oh, this is a risky proposition. Everyone on the apron. Down to 3. Oh my! JT Dunn is done for. The dream is alive. Number 1, number 30. Go get a Man Scout. The biggest career turnaround, the biggest night, the biggest win that the Man Scout could ever hope to dream of. It's in his grasp, and what the hell? Baron Von Vito changing the game, and no, not again. Not this time. Crash of 47. The Man Scout, a broken man at the feet of King Brian. The 3-time champion on the path to another opportunity at the gold. Can he drive a stake right through the heart of the Man Scout here? We've seen it time and time again. He got all of it. Everything going the way of King Brian Anthony. Victory within his grasp, and he is savoring this moment royally. The Man Scout, limp, nearly lifeless. He has fought, he has battled since number 1, since the opening bell. You can't take that away from him, but this could be the end. Wait a second! Wait a second! It's a miracle! It's a miraculous moment in time after years and years and years of losing. The biggest night of his career. Hell, the biggest night, you have to believe, of this man's life. The Man Scout, Jake Manning, is your winner. Not only that, my God, he's your number 1 contender. The emotion, palpable. when this all sinks in for the Man Scout, my God, should he be proud. But he also needs to be focused, because when we return to the NEW Arena in February, for the first time ever, the Man Scout challenges for the Northeast Wrestling Championship. So if he thought he was in a war tonight, he better be ready, because next month he goes one-on-one with Big Bacon Brad Hollister. It's been a historic night from start to finish. What a way to start the year off with a bang. Let's hear from the man, the winner of your 2019 Over the Top Rumble.
I don't know what to say other than thank you so much, each and every one of you. Thank you for believing in me. I've been here for 10 years almost. And I've lost every single match, but I never lost faith in you guys. And you never lost faith in me. And if I was ever going to get my first win here, I'm glad it's in Waterbury, Connecticut. I can say thank you for the next hour. I really wouldn't even be enough, guys. But I thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. Thank you to Mike Lombardi for believing in me, no matter how many times I lost the match. Thank you to all wrestlers in the back. I mean, this moment is really sweet and it's really nice, but the way I see it, I'm just the last man standing in the ring right now. I still got one more man I gotta beat. And that match is gonna happen in Bethany, Connecticut, right? February 23rd, you said? And I want each and every one of you guys to buy your ticket for February 23rd in Bethany, Connecticut, so I can bring this thing home. I got one more to go. Are you guys gonna go one more round with me? Because I got one more round to go. And that's a promise. Scouts honor!
What a way to kick off 2019. And from here, we head to February. We head back to the NEW Arena. The Man Scout, Jake Manning, is headed for his very first championship opportunity. What a night it's going to be. We hope you can all join us in the building or right here on NEW Video or on the Northeast Wrestling Network. However you may be joining us, we thank you. We thank you for checking us out here tonight. This has been Over the Top 2019. We will see you next time.